Hello and welcome to my latest weekly video news from Madison's. Well, it's certainly feeling quieter in terms of new listings. What we expected really, many sellers brought forward their decision to list their property because of all the incredible energy in the market in the first half of this year. And that's all transferring into a slight changing sort of feeling or appetite, I think, amongst buyers at the moment. Interestingly, price is still holding. It's expected they'll do quite well in October, but then dip slightly in November and December, meaning in a rise of about 0.1% for the end of this quarter. And Rightmove came out with a really interesting statistic that 13% of property prices are overlisted at the moment. So what that means is if you list your property at a price, you should receive about 13% less than that. And that's a sign that sellers are very keen to take advantage of all this energy in the market, the news headlines of a lack of stock. But there's no doubt that buyers are getting a bit more price savvy, and we are moving to a slightly more price sensitive market. If you list something super popular, you'll be fine, but something a little bit more niche or not quite so many buyers wanting it, the price is everything at the moment. It's interesting what happened with the rest of the year. Obviously the COVID figures are a bit worrying, inflation headlines, interest rates due to rise. Let's see what happens to consumer confidence, but I still think we'll be in a good strong market for a number of years. Well, of course, the government announced last week that they will help towards the cost of replacing an old boiler with a heat pump, an air source heat pump, up to £5,000. They're putting £450 million aside for that. It's estimated that will help about 90,000 homes. And basically, when your old boiler becomes redundant, you can get this grant to help towards the cost of one. A heat pump costs about £6,000 to about £18,000, depending on the size of your house and how much work it needs to do. So there'll still be a little bit of a cost there. There's no one who'll get a heat pump fully paid for. But great to see that initiative has been made. But many saying that it's not going far enough. There are 27.3 million households in the UK, so helping 90,000 of those is a drop in the ocean, and it doesn't help new builds, sadly. But most new builders are probably thinking of doing an air source heat pump anyway. So to be honest, that's why they're looking to address these more older redundant gas boilers. And that made me then think about another interesting piece of research, which slightly fascinated me. Cowboy builders. We've all heard about these for a long time, haven't we? But cowboy customers is a new term. Power Now did a piece of research which revealed that over 5 million visits were booked for tradesmen where the person booking the appointment had no intention of using them at all. Basically, was just using them to get another quote to drive another price down, or looking to pick their brains for useful information and knowledge, they do it themselves. And 1 million visits made that they didn't actually go through with. So visits made, the tradesman books up to give his estimate or quote, and the person's not actually there, they've forgotten. And a further 1 million jobs, they estimate, saw people complaining unfairly about the quality of the work to get a discount on the price. Those figures just absolutely astounded me. And kitchens were the most replaced or upgraded area over the past 12 months. And I wonder how many poor tradesmen got sucked into all that hideousness, not valuing their time and how much effort it takes to put together a quote. I work with some excellent tradesmen, and I was absolutely appalled by that statistic. So just all quite interesting. Well, we've got a great event coming up on the Pantiles. It is the big reveal. It's on Saturday the 13th of November at 6 o'clock. And basically, a good number of us Pantiles traders are going to be decorating our windows and then at certain time points revealing them, and then you get to vote for who you think has the best window. We're sponsoring it, raising money for charity as well, and Father Christmas will be here, a really good Father Christmas as well. So do put that in your diary. I'll remind you nearer the event, but just wanted to get that in your diaries now because I think it will be a really great, first time they've done it. If it goes well, we'll do it every year, and I think it'll become a really lovely festive tradition here on the Pantiles. Well, just to finish, a lovely new property that I've launched for sale in Crowborough, Coppice End. It's a beautiful Millwood design designer homes property, only a couple of years old, tucked away in a really lovely position with a fabulous size plot. 4 bedrooms, immaculately presented, off-road parking, a garage, so much to offer in such a great location. On at a guide price of $785,000. If you'd like to inquire or know more details about that one, do give us a call. I hope you have a lovely week and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.